Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 191. Welcome. Well, I have 5 finished objects that I can show you or talk about. One is a picture I don't have to show you in my hands, but I can pop up a picture. And then I have just a couple of works in progress. So most of the stuff I worked on, I finished. So let's just get started. Okay, so for my finished objects, I have done 2 Preemie hats so far for the month of February. My goal is to make 4 Preemie hats per month from January up until October to donate to the Halloween hat drive that is that I participate in each year, and the hats go to one of our local hospitals in their NICU department. And so I have, I made 4 last month for January, and so I've gotten 2 done so far for February. So let me show you. Okay, so last week I showed you this one. It was almost finished, but I had to put the eyes on it. So I got him finished. It is the monkey hat, and this is a pattern by creamofthecropcrochet.com, and they have great preemie patterns. Their patterns also include newborn size as well, so they have a different range, more than one range or size of their patterns. Free patterns. I enjoy their patterns. I think they do a great job on them. And so that is my Preemie hat number 1 for February. Okay, and then Preemie hat number 2 for February. This one was really fast to put together, and now it's actually a newborn hat, but I just went down in size, in hook size and yarn size to make it a Preemie hat. But it is a little sloth hat. Isn't that cute? I think that turned out so cute. This is a pattern by Yarnspirations, and so I will link in the description box below all the patterns to the things that I'm showing you today. Anyway, free pattern from Yarnspirations, and like I said, this is actually a newborn size. The original pattern is, and it also, the original pattern has ear flaps, but when I make my Preemie hats, I don't like to put the ear flaps or the ties on them because I'm afraid that, somehow maybe the cords on the hat might get wrapped around the baby somehow, and so I just don't like to do that. I just do basic, just beanies with no ear flaps. And so I didn't do the ear flaps that showed on the pattern, and like I said, I went down in hook size. I made this to make a Preemie size. I went from a worsted weight down to a DK or baby size weight, the number 3 weight yarn. In fact, I used a Bernat Softy Baby for this, for the brown. I think, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called Mouse or Little Mouse or something, the color. And then the gray here on the eyes, that is also a Bernat Softy Baby in the colorway Flannel. And then the black was just some DK weight yarn that I bought at Joann's. I don't remember the brand, and of course I don't have the ball label on it anymore. And then the white came out of a Lime Brand Cake, Woolies, I think. Something about wool. But anyway, that's where that came from. The face, the white, the cream color. Anyway, and I used a 3.0 millimeter hook to get it down that small. Anyway, so Preemie hat number 2. So like I said, I'm really happy with that. I think that turned out really cute, and it worked up really super quick. Okay, so that is my first 2 finished objects. So on to finished object number 3. It is, let me look at my list. It is the shepherd. This is the nativity set. I gotta reach down here and get the box again because I keep it under my desk here. Okay, this is a set that I got off of Amazon. I will link it below in the description box. It's got 12 characters. It's just like the Rudolph set that I did last year throughout the years. Same company. I believe it's called Thunder Bay. Yeah, Thunder Bay Press or Thunder Bay Books. Thunder Bay Press, yeah. And so it has 12 characters in here. It's got these here, and then let's see what's missing. There's some animals back here at the back, see? Yeah, and so there's 12 plus a where is it? There's a, it's not showing it, but there's a star, the Bethlehem star, so that's the 12th pattern that's in there, okay? So the kit comes with yarn and hook, the hook you need, the stuffing, everything you need to make Mary and baby Jesus, and then the rest of it you have to add your own yarn. But the pattern is in there. That's what I'm trying to say. So the pattern book is in there, and it's got all 12 patterns in there. So that's awesome. The yarns that I'm using, I'm sticking with, it comes with baby weight or like DK weight yarn, sport yarn, really thin, and so I'm just sticking with that, so then all my characters will be the same size, okay? And so somebody had asked me what yarn I am using for this set, and I am using any type of number 3 weight yarn that I may have. I've got pieces of Lion Brand mandala cakes that I've used. I use a lot of the Bernat Softy Baby because that's the number 3 weight yarn. I have some actual sport yarn that I've bought over the years, and so I've got all this array of different colors, and so I'm using some of that. I've used some of the Lion Brand bonbons, except you have to be careful with the bonbons because they actually come in different weights, which I didn't know that, but I have some worsted weight in the bonbons, but then I have some other ones that is the sport weight or the DK weight. So you have to be careful with the weight in those because there's different thicknesses for them. So anyway, that's the yarns that I am using to do these. And then, oh, and I went through the book, looked at the safety eyes, and all the safety eyes that are in this entire set that are used are 5mm safety eyes. So if you want to find, I did find them on Amazon where I ordered them, and so I will put a link to those 5mm safety eyes, so that way if you want to order the set and the eyes to go with it, so you'll have them. I'll have both of them linked, both of them of the items linked below. Okay, so that is finished object number 3. I didn't show you what I made. So I made the shepherd. So let me show you on the box. He is back here on the back of the box, the shepherd, okay? And so here is my version of the shepherd. There he is. So he turned out great, I think, and it was pretty easy to put together. I had to substitute, I think I substituted a little bit. Well, it turned out pretty much the same, except I think he called for a black beard and I did a dark brown beard, and I think I had to substitute a little bit of the colors on his outfit, just a little bit, but I think it turned out really cute. And I will pop in a picture right here of my set because now I have Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, and a shepherd. So here is a picture of the group as they are right now. Okay, so that is my set that I'm working on. That's what it is looking like so far. The next, I'm just going in order of in the book, the order of the patterns that they have in the book, in that order. And the next one I am supposed to do is the first one of the wise men, the one in the red right there, the one in the middle. That's my next project, is the wise man. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that is finished object number 3, right? Yeah. Finished object number 4 is another one of the B squared Crochet Along squares that I'm working on. So I am following along with Jill. This is Jill's Crochet Along. Her YouTube channel name is Fiber Floozy Crafts. I will link her. Well, I will link the. She has a playlist of all the squares that she's doing the tutorials for, all linked together, and I will put that playlist below so you can follow right through. She has right-hand and left-handed versions of the tutorials, which is awesome because I am a lefty. So I am working along with Jill, and she's way ahead of me. I think, let's see, I just finished, let's see, this is square number 6, and I'm working on square number 7. I'll show you that in a minute. I believe she's up to square 11 right now, so I need to catch up. But here is square number 6. I really liked this one. It is a cool, really cool pattern. I like the texture that it came out. It's not real super bumpy, but it's pretty. You know, it's got a pretty texture. So that one is a very interesting square. I believe, no, let's see. Is this the one? Yeah, I think she called it the Trinity stitch. It's kind of like star stitch, which I'm not crazy about the star stitch, but it's kind of like the bottom half of the star stitch. Because if you're familiar with the star stitch, it's got 2 rows in it to complete the pattern, like the top part of the star, and then you go back the other way and you do the bottom part of the star. You go back the other direction, do the top part to finish it. Well, this is like just the bottom part, I guess. That's how I describe it, but I like it. I like this better than the traditional star stitch. So, like I said, I just like it. I think it turned out pretty cute, and it was easy to work up. Okay, so that is like I said, square number 6. If you want to learn a whole bunch of different new kinds of stitches that you may not know already, check out Jill's Crochet Along, because she's doing a tutorial for each one. The first 5 squares are basic squares, single crochet, half double crochet, you know, like that. 5? No, 4. Well, the first ones. There's a single crochet, a half double, a double, and a treble. That's the first 4 squares, sorry. And then after that, you start doing other stitch patterns. So, like I said, if you like learning new stitches, and if you are, especially if you're a visual learner and need to see it being made, the stitch being formed, check Jill's Crochet Along out. Okay. I believe, yes, I believe she's going to have like 63 squares. I think that's how many she's doing. So it'll be throughout the year, I imagine. But what I'm going to be doing is, because I'm going to, because I think she's going to put all those together at the end as for a blanket, and so I'm going to just do like so many and then put them together and let them be a child's blanket or lap something, you know, to donate, and then I will continue on and making some more of the squares and then put those together like that. So anyway, that is square number 6. Okay, and let's see, finish object number 5. The last one is, like I said, I had one that I won't be able to show you because I've already given it to the person I was going to give it to. But it is the tapestry pencil case, tapestry crochet pencil case. I showed it to you last week, and the only thing I did different was I lined it and I put the zipper in and I put a zipper pull on it. And so like I said, I didn't do a video clip on how I lined it because, for one thing, I lined it one way and it didn't turn out, and so I had to start over again and do a different type of lining to get in there because I wasn't happy with the other one. And so it was kind of trial and error type thing until I figured out. So, but I do plan on doing some more of those, and then maybe those I will actually demonstrate how I do the lining. Or the similar project. Okay, but anyway, I will pop in a picture right here because I did take a picture of it before I sent it off. So here is the what was it called? The heart tapestry hearts pencil case, something like that. Anyway, here it is. Okay, so that is the pencil case that I did. You could use it for a notions bag as well. The yarn I used for that was Super Saver Stripes in the colorway Parrot Stripe. And see, as you saw in the picture, it only ended up using a green and a yellow, but I mean, this is what I was using. It just didn't get to the other colors. I really like the transition though in that. I think that's really cool. So I plan on making some more of using these because I really like the way the stripe transition. But anyway, so that's what I used. I used a lime green for the lining. In fact, here is my junk one that didn't work out. So that's the color that was inside the case, and I used a white zipper. Okay. So that was finished object number 5. Okay, now let's go on to works in progress, and then I'll let you know what's upcoming. And so my first of my two works in progress that I'm going to show you today is another amigurumi. You know, last week I showed you that I finished the dolphin that I was making, and so since I finished the amigurumi I was working on, of course I had to start another one, and so this one is also going to be for my grandbaby to be, and it is also a sea mammal, and this pattern comes from the Left-Handed Crocheter. I believe that is the name. Yes, I have it on my phone, so I had to make sure. So yes, the Left-Handed Crocheter is where I got the pattern. Now, if you go over to her Facebook page and like her page, if you are on Facebook, she's always putting out codes for different holidays and things where you can get a free pattern, because this is a paid-for pattern. But like I said, she's always putting out codes that you can pick out a free pattern of her patterns, and she's got some awesome ones. I have made her moose pattern that she has on there. I think it's Marty the Moose. If I'm right. I think that was from her. But I have also picked out some other patterns, like a kangaroo with a baby that was really cute. Haven't made it yet, but I picked the pattern out. Anyway, it came from her. I'm working on the Arctic walrus. And so here is my walrus so far. Right now he's kind of looking like a big potato or a big slug. Got his eyes in. This is head and body's all one piece. I'm just almost finished. I'm almost going to end this out. You know, I'm right at the end of the rear end there. And then I have to make the flippers and things that are going to be going on him. Let me put in a picture right here of what this walrus is going to look like. So that is what he's going to look like. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the whiskers on him, because I have seen walruses that don't have the whiskers. I know they do in real life. They have whiskers. So I don't know. I might, or since this is going to be for a little person, I might not put the whiskers on there, because I've seen walrus, you know, stuffed walruses without them. And so I don't know if I'll put them on there or not. Haven't decided, but I think it's super cute, and it'll go right along with the sea life blanket that I am making. The baby, the baby to be is my son and daughter-in-law's baby, their first child, and our first grandchild. And the theme for the nursery are Beatles songs, and there's a Beatles song that's called "I Am a Walrus." I'm a walrus. I think that's what it's called. And so they were requesting that sea life blanket that I'm making. I didn't work on it this week, so I don't have anything new to show you on that. But in the middle of that blanket, there's going to be the Yellow Submarine, which was a Beatles song, right? And so there's an octopus on there, because somebody, I knew that there was an octopus song from the Beatles, and one of my awesome viewers let me know what it's called. It's called the Octopus Garden. I think that was called. So anyway, there's going to be an octopus applique on that blanket, and there's also going to be a walrus applique. Now that one I'm adding to it, request by my daughter-in-law to put a walrus on there applique, because of the "I Am a Walrus" song. So this is going to be going along with the blanket, so I'm making a walrus. Anyway, I think he's going to turn out really cute, and I'm enjoying working on it. This is made with Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Cafe Latte. I use that a whole lot. And so this is all I've got left, which I think probably would be enough to make what I need to making. But next time I go yarn shopping, I need to get another big jumbo of this Cafe Latte, because I do use it a lot. Anyway, so that's what I use so far. I'm using 15mm eyes. Yeah, so that is progress on my walrus. I don't know if he's got a name or not. I can call him Walter maybe, or Wally, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so that is works in progress number 1. Works in progress number 2 is another one of the B squared squares. This is the Crochet Along I just talked to you about, that Jill at Fiber Floozy Crafts is doing. And so this is square number 7, which as you can see is in bubble stitches. Okay, so this one, I did have to go down several hook sizes, because I am trying to get them. All my squares are turning out to be 6.5 inch squares. I think Jill's is turning out to be 7-inch squares, so I must crochet tighter than she does. Probably all the amigurumis I'm used to making. But anyway, since my first one turned out to be 6.5 inches, I'm trying to kind of pattern it to that so they'll be the same size. And so I had to go down several hook sizes. I guess the puff stitch kind of draws in your stitches, I guess. But anyway, I think I got it the right size now. And so when I think this actually measured 6 1/4. So when I go around, see, I'm edging all of them in this white. And so when I go around this one, I'll just go around extra round, probably with the blue, and then then do the white, and that should give me the 6.5 inch, I think. Anyway. So that is works in progress number 2. I just started that. I believe this is 2 inches now, so I need to get up to a little over 6 inches to get it square. So that is my works in progress on that. And that is all I've done. Yeah, I just had all those little finishes, all these little projects that I finished. And so I need to get back on the Starlight baby blanket. Didn't work on that again this week. I did not work on the Sea Life blanket, which I need to finish that to get the background done so that I can go ahead and work on the appliques. Okay, so for upcoming, I have, let's see, this upcoming Wednesday, I will have Whip Wall Wednesday, episode number 23. And I think the project I'm working on with that series, I think will be finished, so that will, by then, so I'll show that as finished and then pick out a new project off my Whip Wall over there to start and work on after that. So I'll let everybody know what my new project will be also. And so that's coming up this next Wednesday. And yesterday I posted my movie and stitch video. This is the video for the movie B that the movie I watched starting with the letter B, and then I announced the movie I'm going to be watching starting with the letter C, and then my projects that are associated with that. So if you want to check that out and see what that's all about, I will link that video below and you can check it out. And of course, it is not too late if anybody wants to join the movie and stitch series that we are doing. Feel free to do that. Just put in the title of your video #movie and stitch. I guess you can hear Teddy, and he just came through the door. That's why that door opened by itself. Or it looked like it did. Anyway, just go on. If you're interested in doing movie and stitch with us, feel free to do that. That's going to be awesome. And we've only watched, we're just finished up letter B, and now we're going on to letter C, so it'd be easy to catch up because we only do it every 2 weeks. Okay, so that is upcoming or current that I just posted that video. Okay, and then upcoming, as far as projects, I want to do some more of the tapestry crochet, like the little pencil pouch that I made, or notions bags. I've got some designs that I've charted out that I want to do. I think it's going to turn out that they would be really cute in that pencil bag format, and so I'm going to be doing some more of those definitely. So that's upcoming. Also, I have some tutorials upcoming. I have one, I did a couple for Valentine's Day kind of themed, and so I plan on doing at least one that is going to be St. Patrick's Day themed. If it works out, I think it will. And so that tutorial will be upcoming. I'll try to get it out with plenty of time to be able to make that item for St. Patrick's Day. And then I have another tutorial that I plan on working on. I think it's going to be cute as well. It could be made any time of the year. But anyway, so a couple of tutorials upcoming. Okay, and then I got some Happy Mail recently, so let me show you what I got from that. Okay, so this came from Sandy, who is here on YouTube, and her YouTube channel is called Left is Right Crochet. I believe that's right. I will link her channel below. And she was so sweet. She sent me, and I was totally surprised, didn't know she was sending me anything, so I was very surprised. She sent me something that she had made. This comes from I believe, I don't know if there's an Etsy shop or it's just an online website. Yeah, just online, can't talk, online website. And she had this keychain, I guess you'd call it a keychain, made for me. And it's so awesome. Look at that. It's an owl. And on the front, he's very glittery. And on the front, it says Yarnjoy. If you can't make that out, it says Yarnjoy. And then on the back, it's really glittery, and it's got my name, my first name. Isn't that awesome? There, make sure the reflection is not on it. Yeah. And then also hanging from it is a couple of little charms. Here's this one. It's like a, it doesn't have liquid in it, so it's not like a snow globe, but it's like just a, I don't know what you call that, a ball, and it's got some, you probably can't see it, but it's got some glittery stars inside, okay? And then there is another little owl, little tiny owl. I'll see if I can get it where it'll, I don't know if it'll focus. Does it focus? Anyway, there's an owl. I don't know if it focused or not. And then a little peach-colored tassel here. There. Anyway, and it's all on this nice wristlet type thing, I guess you call it. Anyway, it's like a keychain, or I would imagine I will put it on a project bag or something. But I think it's so cute. And this was made, it was on this tag, this cute little tag. It looks like a jar, mason jar. I couldn't think of the word. Anyway, and it says handmade with love, just for you, and then it's got the care instructions on how to take care of it. The website is called Kess Crafts CustomLLC.com, and I will put the information about this below in the description box. Isn't that cute? Look at the little logo with the owl on there. I thought that was so cute. And so it was packaged up so nicely, and also what was in there was this. It's like a microfiber cloth for your eyeglasses, or probably to wipe the smudges off this, because this is acrylic. But I think that's neat how they have their logo and all their information on this microfiber cloth that they had included in there. I think that's cool. And so, it's Jessica Jordan is the name of the, I guess the person that made it. Kess Crafts Custom LLC.com. But like I said, I will put a link below in the description box. So anyway, Sandy had this made for me and sent it to me, and she had the sweetest note here for me that she wrote. So thank you so much, Sandy. That's very sweet of you. And I've already sent her a message and told her that I got it, and I was so surprised that she had that made for me and sent it to me. So thank you so much, Sandy. Okay, and then I got a card from Annette, and this is, it's like a note that she wrote, and she wrote a really nice long letter to me. Thank you so much, Annette. I really appreciate what you said in the letter, and I really appreciate you thinking of me and wanting to send me the card to tell me about what you told me about in there. So thank you so much. Okay, so the next thing I received is a Valentine's card, and this was from, the return address says Red Heart Crochet Magic, but I believe this is from Sandy. Her name is another Sandy, and isn't that cute? I love the little card that she put together and made for me, and it just says Happy Valentine's Day, okay? And she wrote a poem in here, and so for the poem she wrote, little red hearts are meant to say, I am thinking of you on Valentine's Day. I like being friends with you to laugh and play. Thanks for your friendship on this Valentine's Day. I think that is so cute that she wrote that poem. So thank you so much, Sandy. Okay. And then the last Valentine's card I got was from Crystal of Chronically Crocheting, and she has been recently making cards, and so she made me a Valentine's card. Isn't that cute? I love those stacked hearts. I think that's so neat. And then inside it just says Happy Valentine's Day from Crystal at Chronically Crocheting. So thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate that. I think that's so awesome to get a handmade card. Okay, and I think that is it. Yes. So everybody have a great weekend. It's going to be super cold this weekend. We might even actually have a little bit of snow, which would be amazing for us since we never get snow. But if we do, I will try to take a couple of pictures, but who knows if we will. But it is going to be super cold. So we have gotten wood. We're ready to make fire in the fireplace, and so we're gonna have a cozy weekend. I think we're just gonna be staying in, and I'm gonna work on some things. I found a new tote bag tutorial that I want to try out, and I think it's gonna be awesome. So if it turns out good, I'll let you know about it and show you. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Everybody have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.